Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Ask Anthony, where I take all of your burning life advice questions and help you out with that whole, hey, remember me thing. And just before we start, please don't forget to drop me a comment down below and hit that like button if you like anything that I have to say. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this where I answer your life advice questions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, don't forget to hit me up on social media under the hashtag AskAnthony, where you can get your life advice question answered in a video just like this. Now, my YouTube friend L, aka Miss Glam Bam, asks, how do you reconnect with friends you haven't talked to in a while and or decide if it's even the right move to reconnect? And guys, don't forget to go stop by Elle's YouTube channel, Miss Glam Bam, and subscribe. And also follow her on social media. Let me just tell you, her videos are very, very well put together, super helpful, and she's just really, really nice. When it comes to reconnecting with friends, there's usually one of two reasons why you guys have lost that line of communication. One, you accidentally lost touch and life just happened to get in the way. Or two, this wasn't an accident and there's a reason behind all the radio silence. Now, obviously, it's a lot easier to approach scenario one. However, I wouldn't recommend you just jump into the friendship pool without testing the waters first. Now, let's be honest, sometimes after not talking to somebody for a while, it can be slightly awkward. So for you to just force a conversation upon them via text or phone call or DM can be a bit of a turnoff and decrease the likelihood that they'll even respond back to you. I suggest the friendship acclimatization technique. Now, you might be thinking, hey, Anthony, that sounds incredibly made up, and frankly, it is. So first start off by sending out that friend request, and then sit back and wait. And then maybe a week or two later, you like one of their pictures, and then sit back and wait. And then maybe a few days later, you comment on one of those pictures, and then you sit back and wait. Gradual. And yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm assuming that all these people have social media. And if they don't, well, then you're probably gonna have to send a text and be a little bit more direct. Sorry. But by now, hopefully this has gotten your friend's attention and invited them to opening up a dialogue with you. And if a dialogue hasn't been established at this point, at least you've laid the groundwork to maybe say hi without seeming like you're coming on too strong. So plant those friendship seeds and be patient. And hopefully if you let things happen organically, you'll have regrown that friendship bush that you once had. Now, if the reason why you guys haven't talked to each other in a while falls in that other category, you may have to use a bit more finesse. I would employ that slow play technique that I mentioned before to gauge their feelings. If they accept your friend request or they request you, hey, that's a good sign. If that happens, good, but do not be overzealous here and go spill your guts in a 3,000-word Facebook message of how sorry you are for things up 12 years ago. It's not a good look. But see, time is on your side here because the more time that has passed, the more likely it is that both of you have forgotten the reason why you haven't been talking in the first place. Or the emotions have died down enough to the point where you guys can have a cordial conversation again. And once you guys have begun speaking again, then you can address the possibility of hanging out. If it was me, I would save my heartfelt apologies for another time, and preferably in person. But be prepared to face rejection. This isn't the movies. Sometimes things don't always work out. There's nothing that we can do if the other person's not willing to move on. Unfortunately, sometimes that happens in life. Now, let's address that second part of Elle's question, how to decide if reconnecting is, in fact, the right move. But here's my guideline. Here's the question that I would ask myself in this situation. Would you regret it if you didn't make the effort to try to reconnect? Now, if you've been noticing a pattern with my life advice, a lot of it has to do with limiting future regret whenever possible. Listen, life is way too short and things can happen way too quickly for you to not give a one-time friendship another chance. And if it doesn't work out, hey, at least you have peace of mind that you gave it a fair shot. That'll make it a lot easier to manage when looking back on it all. But you'll never know unless you try. And who knows, maybe you'll spark up something special all over again. It's happened to me more than once. Anyway, thank you so much, Elle, for this really, really great question. And guys, don't forget to go stop by Elle's YouTube channel, Miss Glam Bam, and subscribe, and follow her on all of her other social media. And until next time, keep those life advice questions coming in via social media to hashtag AskAnthony, and help me help you.